find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
SmashMouth Footballerz. Introducing Nick Tate, Joe Caldero, Chad Young, SmashMouth Footballerz.
Welcome to SmashMouth Footballerz. I'm Nick Tate.
I am the Shadowhack.
And guys, we're going to do a deep dive into our Monday night games. You can't imagine what's going on this week, but I mean, there's some fantasy value out there.
Yeah, we're going into probably a terrible primetime matchup. Two teams just falling. I mean, the sky is falling. I'm a little more, hopeful for the Jets. New coach and everything else going on. The Dolphins are not. You got to think that seat's pretty warm there for McDonald's. It's McDonald's.
Yeah, well, here's his chance to get ahead because the Jets, they're falling apart. They don't have their stuff together. Miami's giving up 2.5 points. The over-under's 45.5. There's a good chance this game goes under.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn come out and talks about reestablishing the run. I don't know if that means more touches for Braylon Allen. I don't think it matters because Braylon Allen is not as good as Breece Hall. Breece Hall had a dominant week one. He is yet to do anything else, and I don't think that's indicative of him. I think it's indicative where the Jets are. Justin Fields will likely be back, which is good news for the Jets.
There's a chance, but is he 100%?
I don't know. It's a concussion, so it's very weird. But the good news is it's a Monday night game, right?
Well, nobody knows concussions like Tua.
Tua knows it, and he's
Maybe
still
they
there.
Get together before the game and give tips.
Yeah, I know one thing. It's I don't know. I don't know if I trust Darren Waller. Darren Waller's coming back. Darren Waller at one time was the man. I don't know if this matters.
I picked him up at the beginning of the year, just as a bench player, and I had to let him go because there was more value out there. Darren Waller has the opportunity, the upside, to be a great tight end. He's on a great team with a quarterback to throw the ball, be a valuable option. And it just, is he still that guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not playing him. I'm not playing.
I don't even think he's a stash.
No, I don't. I got to see something else. Tyreek Hill, I think, has over 7. Tyreek Hill, I think, eats in this game. He's going to have over 7 catches. I'm playing him as my wide receiver. He's in my wide receiver one. And let me tell you something. At the beginning of the year, that was sketch. I'm not going to lie to nobody. But
last year's performance just left you with bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. I like a chain. I like Breece Hall. Whenever they said this, they have to reestablish the run. I'm kind of hoping this is what happens. They're only getting him Breece Hall. That is 12 carries. And look, Breece Hall is the type of back where you get him 20. The ball. Yeah, give him 20. He needs 20, right? He doesn't need 12. If you're going to reestablish the run, reestablish it that way. You got Justin Fields, right? Let's do some RPOs and let's get him, because that first game, Breece Hall 8. And we've seen the carries decline. Hey, you're not Garrett Wilson's amazing, right? I love Garrett Wilson. I think he's one of the best wide receivers in the game. But until you establish a run game, which Aaron Glenn wants to, and you use one of the best backs in the NFL, you're going to be 0-3.
Yes,
you are going to be 0-3. You're going to be 0-4. You stick to what's your strength. Your strength is running the ball. Right? Let's run the ball. Let's give him 20 carries, 25 carries.
Give him 20 to 25 carries. Watch Garrett Wilson get wide open, and then you're going to get those long touchdowns that you're looking for.
Yeah, look, the Jets are 14th in run block win. Whenever they run the ball, they win it. They're better than half the NFL. The Dolphins are in the last. They're 28th. Give him 25 carries, win the game. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And, of course, you're going to play Garrett Wilson. Of course, you're going to play Tyreek Hill. Aside from that,
Jalen Waddle?
I don't know. The thing, I love him.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
A good stash play is going to be Olly Gordon for the Dolphins. You saw him get more involved last week. He's starting to take a little bit of a dominant role. He reminds me of the beginning when the Dolphins actually kind of emerged with Tua and all them. He's a younger power back that they needed with a chain, and there's a good chance he gets in the end zone this week.
As much as I love Devin Two Chains, you can't use him like they did last year. I mean, Ollie Gordon is going to spell him. Ollie Gordon's going to get some tough inside running. And Devin Two Chains was, I mean, that week, the first two, his rookie year, he was just efficient. And if you get him in space, yep, he can eat. And that's what you need to do if you're Miami. You need to use him like that. You got outside weapons. You got speed. You got physical. Darren Waller, if he gets physical, good. You got Ollie Gordon. If he gets physical, good. Then we got a good mashup of both physicality and speed.
He's a younger version of Raheem Mostert, and that's when this team was winning all the time. Is when Mostert was going up the middle, and a chain was hitting them outside lanes, and they got away from it. Mostert, he couldn't keep up. He's old, blah blah blah. Now you're sitting here with a rookie that's just a beast.
Yeah, and it's kind of
Isaiah Pacheco style.
Almost. Yeah, look, he ran the ball strong in the middle last week. And the Dolphins, I think, for what is the worst, should have won that game. I mean, they look good and dominant. Surprising. Look.
Yeah, I didn't think they would be that good that week, but they sure as heck came out.
Yeah, that was against the Bills. That's how long the Bills have rested, y'all. That's how long the Bills, and then the Dolphins get this on a Monday night. Like, it's almost unfair. How much rest these teams are getting right here to go into a game. I'm also going to say that going into this game, neither one of these teams has been able to get a turnover. If you cannot produce turnovers, you're going to lose, and neither one of them have any kind of turnover.
You got to get pressure on that quarterback.
Yep.
If you don't do that, then guess what? All the schemes that they play, some of them are going to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a surprise. I'm actually going to take a surprise. I'm going to go left field here. I think that the Dolphins lose.
Ooh, I think that is definitely left field.
Yeah, I think the Jets. They want to reestablish the run. If this is a good game to reestablish the run, because the Dolphins have not been particularly good at stopping the run. And look, I saw what Breece Hall did week one. I still know he has it. 2 years ago, he was a fantasy beast before all that offensive change and all the ridiculousness happened in New York. And it's time we got back to that. Aaron Glenn, you wanted this, right? You wanted to play physical defense and you wanted to run the ball. Well, let's get back on that track this week and let's win and let's get our boy 20 carries.
That's it, baby.
Yep.
I'm going to go the other way. I think Dolphins win 30-26. I know it's going to be a close game. I'm kind of like you. I hope the fantasy value's there. The Jets reestablish the run, giving you all those extra weapons for the Jets, allowing Justin Fields to be valuable, allowing Breece Hall to be valuable, allowing Garrett Wilson to be valuable. And then the Dolphins, I mean, they have all these options. So hopefully you see your fantasy goals happen with somebody on that team because, I mean, between Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, you're looking at Devin Two Chains. Even Ollie Gordon would be a flyer to flex somewhere deep in a deeper league. I mean, if you're playing 12, 15-man league, I mean, that's kind of where you're at. I mean, you have chances this week.
I hope the middle of the field opens up because if he's 70% of the player he was with the Raiders, Darren Waller can eat. I mean, and he's coming back healthy. They see the hip is healthy, so
the explosive plays, they're at 45.5. There's a good chance this goes over.
Yeah, I mean, look, if Miami just comes out and run deep.
That's it.
Run deep. I can see that track.
Ain't nobody can hold on Tyreek Hill.
No, this is why. This is why the Jets, you have to give him, if you run the ball, they're not on the field throwing deep, explosive plays. Devin Two Chains ain't taking a 2-yard pass to the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The next game, Bo Nix surprisingly has been up and down. Second year, sophomore slump. I thought he was going to avoid it. It doesn't look like it. And the Bengals, do me a favor. Look, I love Joe Burrow more than anything in this world. Can y'all please protect him 1 year? Can you please protect my boy 1 year? And because he is out for the year, and then you put this clown back there last week, and that was, look, I watched the Saints game in Seattle, right? And then I watched this Bengals offense with all these weapons, just looked atrocious, right? Chase Brown can't do anything. You
sure it wasn't the Vikings defense?
Yeah. I mean, look, it might have been, but can you do me a favor, Cincinnati? Look, Jackson Dart, he's starting now. Okay, Russell Wilson's backing him up. Behind him, there's a guy named Jameson Winston.
Here we go.
Who will throw the ball everywhere. Everywhere. Give me the world where J-Bo is throwing the ball to Brown, to T. Higgins, to Jamar Chase.
Gosh.
Give me 30-30 Jameson Winston for 5,000 yards again. Please, Cincinnati. You're 2-1, okay? You're 2-1. We got a chance to make the playoffs. Let's let Jabu trade for Jabu. Let's get Jabu back. Let's get us in the playoffs just in time for Joe Burrow to come back and y'all go win the Super Bowl. Jabu to Cincinnati.
I mean, if you're gonna take Jake Browning to throw the interceptions, I mean, you might as well go ahead and get Winston back because at least you're gonna get that long deep ball. You're gonna get a lot of good passes, and there's a chance you'll win at least.
Yeah, for every touchdown there'll be an interception. For every interception there'll be a touchdown.
But
you know
there'll
what
be
I'm
50
saying?
touchdowns.
Yeah, but it'd be so much fun to watch.
I remember one year with Jameson Winston on Tampa Bay. I think he got me 65 fantasy points. That's with like 10 interception deductions.
I'm like, oh god!
I mean, that was like 20 points he lost.
Where is I need him to look.
Chris Godwin was like 60 to 80 points. It was ridiculous.
Cincinnati, please trade for Jabu. The world wants to see this.
Jamar Chase needs it.
Yeah, Jamar Chase would have a ball. Look, I bet Jamar Chase's effort would go 110 because he'd be like, I just got to run. I just got to run. The ball's coming. I just got to run.
I'm running 50 yards every play.
Every play. It's coming. The Broncos are going to win this game, I think.
No doubt.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to right the ship. They're going to hold Chase Brown down until I don't think they have any respect for Browning. So I know Nick Bonito's hurt. I know they got a couple. The Broncos got a couple injuries, but it doesn't matter. There's no respect for Browning. I mean, as good as these wide receivers are, and as good as Chase Brown is, until he can throw the ball, until he can prove it, it's going to be 8 men in the box, and we're going to stop him. And this Denver defense is amazing. It'd be a completely different game if Joe Burrow was in there.
Definitely.
I think if Joe Burrow was there, I think the Bengals would be 3-0. But
I mean, you look at it like right here. Bo Nix needs a resurgence. This is the game to do it because the Bengals have one of the worst defenses in the NFL.
Yep.
But now the Bengals are facing one of the best defenses in the NFL with one of the worst quarterbacks. So, I mean, not Saints value worst quarterback, but, we'll trade for Jake Browning if you want to get rid of him to the Saints. But there's no world where Denver doesn't win this unless Jake Browning has some magical aura thing come down and wipe his plate clean because there's no way.
yeah, Bo Nix 25th in QBR. Bo Nix, whenever there's third and short, they're not converting. Bo Nix needs to start using his legs again.
Yep.
Bo Nix needs to start using his legs again.
That was his bread and butter last year.
Yeah,
man,
and he needs to get back to that. Sean Payton, I know Sean Payton pocket passing, timing passes, and all that. But Bo Nix is best on off script using his legs. I don't have him yet. I can't start him because I can't trust him yet. Last year it looked good, but he used his legs more. He was rushing more, and I need to see that Bo Nix come back. And if that Bo Nix come back, we might have some fantasy value. Now, look, Cortland Sutton, we don't know who's getting the ball over there in the end zone anymore. It's
Troy Franklin.
Troy Franklin now showed up now. I picked him up last week after week 2. Cortland Sutton, we always depended on him to catch a touchdown. Like, we knew no matter what, like, that's guaranteed. Like,
not this year.
Not this year. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. He was always in top 30. Why? Because you knew you were going to get a touchdown a week out of him, and it's not there anymore. Saying that, I think Sean Payton rights the ship. He gets them going. This is a game where they're like 2-2. Okay, they start feeling good about themselves again, and I don't even think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like Broncos 33-12, 33, not 12 because I had no safety, but like 33-13 or 33-14. Yeah. That's what I think it's going to be. I think, look, Cincinnati's going to struggle, I think, offensively against this great.
I don't see how this turns out good for the Bengals no matter what. The Broncos, this is a guaranteed win for you. I mean, we've seen some really magical things happen, but I just don't see there's a world where the one of the best defenses doesn't slow down one offense that can't get their stuff together.
Yeah, and I going into this, I guess the most telling thing is after this week, I got to reevaluate what I'm seeing out of Denver here because I had all the faith in R.J. Harvey going in. It was all the talk, and let's just be honest, like J.K. Dobbins won't let him on the field.
Nope.
And after 4 weeks, and it's still J.K. Dobbins' show, we need to seriously consider him like he's more than a flex play now. Yeah. He's more than a flex play. So
I mean, he's guaranteed more than a flex play now, but Dobbins has a tendency to mess up throughout the year, so R.J. Harvey's going to have another opportunity, but I don't think it's anytime soon.
No, he's always J.K. Dobbins is usually good for a 3 to 4 week injury, and that's why I hold on to R.J. Harvey as more of a handcuff than a stash now. But I mean, look, you say what you will, but Sean Payton, it's apparent that he likes Dobbins, and so
I mean, you like who's getting the job done.
Yeah, so I don't see a world where you're not playing him. If you got him, you got to play him, right? And if this offense gets going, if Bo Nix starts using his legs more he did last year, everybody's value just goes up.
Yes.
So
we like that for fantasy.
Yes. Yeah. And
fantasy points. We like fantasy points.
And I've always been high on Sean Payton offenses because they always get you fantasy points. This week, Denver's going to right the ship, and we're going to start seeing them get better and better and better onto a playoff push, I think.
I think so, too.
Yep. So
Broncos win.
Yep, 33-13. It's going to be. I think that's what it's going to be. Right the ship. That 0-3-0-3. Hey, if you want to see, I think if you want to see Breece Hall get 20 touches like I planned them doing, watch that game.
Something's happening.
Yeah, and I want to see this Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson thing. I want it to turn into something more for the future. They were good at Ohio State. Let's see this happen in the NFL. So these are Monday night games, man. That 0-3 thing, I know on paper it doesn't look really good, but fantasy-wise, we got some ballers in that game. And I need to see these Broncos right this ship, and I need to see Bo Nix start using his legs. And if I do that, we get to concentrate on those two things Monday night, we're going to be feeling good going to Week 5 about both those teams.
It doesn't matter what the team's score is throughout the year. Honestly, if the Bengals lose every single game, but Jamar Chase gets you 20 points a week, Jamar Chase is still a play.
And there's a world where you don't put. I don't care who the quarterback is. You keep him there.
Yeah,
he's the best. He's the second best wide receiver in the league. You play him. You play him. Now listen, if Jabu, if I have my way, if there's a GoFundMe where I can pay for that salary cap hit, I will, because I want to see Jabu throwing all of the yards.
Somebody needs to.
Yeah. So please let that happen, NFL. That's all I say. That's all SmashMouth Footballerz say.
For Jameson Winston to go to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Goodell push for this. I mean, we got to be excited about something,
that'd be great to have a GoFundMe every once in a while pop up for the NFL. Hey, your favorite player goes here.
Yeah.
Hey, help the team out, cover their salary.
Well, I'll cover their salary cap.
Everybody's chipping in $5 on.
Oh my God! I tell you what, I would.
I mean, think about it. Who wouldn't love to see Jabu go to the Saints?
Look, throw it all over the yard, make it fun. At least,
if we're going to lose, do it the right way.
Yeah, make it fun for us. Yeah, if we're losing, make it fun. Not this. Oh my God.
So.
Yep. So that's our takes on Monday night, party people.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm Nick.
I'm the Cadillac,
and we're out.
SmashMouth Footballerz.
This ain't no regular thing.
Artlist.io.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking, it's how to be nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up
licensing reimagined.
In the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.